What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this nice, beautiful Tuesday. I'm doing good myself. I come across this story right here that comes out of Atlantic City, Bucks County, Atlantic City, about this despicable ass police officer that tried to lure a 14-year-old kid, into a sex, situation, molestation stuff, right? Police officer. But what he didn't know is he was being ensnared by a concerned citizens group against molesting children. And shout out to them, by the way, okay? Shout out to them, double shout out to them. It'd be nice if we can catch these fucking molesters that tend to want to put their hands on children. That's sick, all right? Let's check this video out. It's about 2.5 minutes long, and then we'll get into the commentary.
To the arrest of a Bucks County police officer along with 3 other men. And the arrests are the result of a sting, but it wasn't police who set it up. It was everyday, ordinary citizens. Action News reporter Dan Cuellar joining us now live in Doylestown tonight with details on this. Dan.
Shari, the arrest of Corporal Clifford Horn of the Central Bucks Regional Police comes following an operation carried out by a concerned citizens group whose members pose as underage children on social media sites.
If you can be honest, or I can call the police. Your choice.
Video obtained by Action News shows a man being confronted by members of a citizens group affiliated with the Colorado Pet Patrol. This after he allegedly arrived at a home in Atlantic City for the purpose of engaging in a sex act with who he thought was a 14-year-old boy.
Your zipper's down, by the way.
I don't know why his zipper was down. I have no clue.
The group says the man went on the Grindr app to arrange a meet with the underage child for a quick sex act. The man sent a picture of himself in his underwear. The boy told him he was 14 years old and if he was cool with that. The man said yikes, but never said no. The man taken into custody by Atlantic City Police has been identified as 54-year-old Clifford Horn. He would later be identified by Bucks County authorities as Corporal Clifford Horn of the Central Bucks Regional Police.
But I knew he was something because he wouldn't answer it. He didn't want to incriminate himself. He didn't want to talk. But man, when I heard that today, I was shocked.
We went to Horn's home in Chalfont to get his side of the story, but no one answered the door. The police department referred all calls to the Bucks County DA's office. The DA's office issued a statement saying it had assigned personnel to assist New Jersey authorities and to investigate and prosecute any criminal activity that may have occurred in Bucks County. Meanwhile, Atlantic City Police had been working with the citizens group. Thomas Fellows says he founded Colorado Pet Patrol almost 5 months ago and that this was very personal to him.
My brother-in-law molested my son 7 years ago. So that's the reason why I do this today.
In the case of Clifford Horn, he says they were really careful in making absolutely certain the guy in front of the house was the guy talking to the 14-year-old decoy on Grindr.
He said, I'm in front of your house. I'm in front of a running truck. And the running truck, we were on the other side of it. So that was our last confirmation. 100% we knew it was him.
Thomas Fellows says they have now helped police across the country make 40 arrests of this type. They also say that there were 3 others that were arrested in separate incidents in Atlantic City. All 4 have been charged with luring children by various means. All 4 were released on a summons with a future court date. Live here in Bucks County, I'm Dan Cuellar. Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Shari?
All right, Dan, thank you.
Again, major shout out to the Pet Patrol in Bucks County. This should encourage other people in different, in this country, you understand, alone to start our own pet patrol, okay? If we know somebody that's doing sick shit like this, or a group of people that's engaging in with messing, putting their hands on kids, what we need to do is get these little lives off of the streets, basically, okay? Because you are defiling a child. What's wrong with going with a member of the opposite sex that's your age? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I mean? You a man, go and meet a grown woman. If you are a woman, go and meet a grown man and leave the children alone. You sick, low-life pieces of shit. Okay? This is not cool right here. This is not right. All right? Now, as we know, Bucks County police officers among 4 arrested in an attempted child luring case in Atlantic City. All right. And yeah, Clifford Horn, sick, disgusting sack of shit. You understand? And he was so fucking embarrassed. You know, when they caught him, he didn't know what to do. You understand? It really is too bad that they couldn't club his ass down. You know, drag him through the streets for doing what he's doing to children. There's no telling how many other children that this lowlife has got his hands on, you know, that's gone unreported being molested. Man, probably holding this thing within themselves. Okay, they holding this in fear of telling anybody for being ashamed. All right. There's a lot of children in that situation. Now, as we know, it says here, the Atlantic City Police Department has arrested 4 men, including a Pennsylvania police officer, on charges of attempted child luring. On July 22nd, police say the men were caught after an operation was carried out by a concerned citizens group affiliated with the Colorado Ped Patrol, whose members pose as underage children on social media sites. They would confront the individual and notify local law enforcement. The citizens provided the responding officers with screenshots of conversations and detailed information that was shared between the citizens and the suspects, Atlantic City Police said in a press release. The following men were Jose Macuga, 51 of Hayesville, MD, and Sambatrina Robiniso, some shit. He's 26 years old of Atlantic City, Eugene Pulley, 49 of Philadelphia, and Clifford Horn of Shalford, Pennsylvania or whatever, PA. The thing is this though, you know, see, they didn't announce these two names right here. Well, the only one that they announced was Clifford Horn. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I like to get a picture of the other 3 as well, because they should be displayed for the wrong shit that they're doing. Okay, that's just what it is. Now, in conclusion here, it says here, Action News has confirmed that Horn worked as a corporal with the Central Bucks Regional Police Department. The citizens group says the man, later identified as Horn, went on the Grindr app to arrange a meeting with the underage child for a quick sex act. He allegedly sent a picture of himself in his nasty, stinking ass, shit streaked underwear. It doesn't say that, but I digress. And I'm sure his underwear is shit streaked. All kinds of skid marks, if you understand what I'm saying. And fucking pee stains in his underwear. He looks like the type. Now, to continue, and arranged to meet with a 14-year-old boy. Horn didn't know he was communicating with a concerned citizens group. All right. Okay, we're not quite done yet. Video obtained by Action News shows the group confronting Horn. Thomas Fellows, the founder of the Colorado Ped Patrol, spoke with Action News. I know he was something because he wouldn't answer. He didn't want to incriminate himself. He didn't want to talk, Fellows said. Action News went to Horn's home in Chalfont, I guess that's Chalfont, Pennsylvania, to get his side of the story, but no one answered the door. He called himself Shane now. That's the reason why he didn't answer the door. I bet you his punk ass was there in that house. He just didn't answer the door, okay? But to continue, the Central Bucks Regional Police Department declined to comment on the case. The Bucks County District Attorney's Office says it has assigned personnel to assist New Jersey authorities with the investigation. All of the 4 suspects have been released and will appear in court in the near future. May I add this, though? Why did they release them? They shouldn't even get a bail, because guess what? They'll just turn around while they're out on bail and do the same thing again and hope they don't get caught. There's only one cure for this kind of shit right here. Okay. Now we in conclusion. Fellows, who has helped Atlantic City Police and other departments across the country with similar cases, says he founded Colorado Pet Patrol almost 5 months ago, and that this was very personal to him. My brother-in-law molested my son 7 years ago. So that's the reason why I do this today, fellow said. So far, his efforts have led to 40 arrests of this type across the country. Well, shout out to Fellows for what he's doing. You understand? I would like to know what happened to your brother-in-law, though. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely would like to know, because, hey, a low life like that, well, y'all can imagine where I'm coming from. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. Maybe if Fellows had to do then what I would do in a situation like that, and what I'm thinking about doing, he probably wouldn't have been free to start this pet patrol. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying, people. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.